right, welcome to the R&R Network. I'm Roger. Lisa's at work. I did work today too, just if anyone asks. I'm not a house husband. Anyways, that's another topic for another day. There's a lot of thoughts in my head about that topic. But this is the course. This is the course. Anyways, what we're gonna do today is part of the eating and talking series. So I was supposed to wait for pizza, which is coming in less than an hour, I guess. But I got the munchies, and yeah. So basically, I got the munchies, so I decided to just make a video eating my snacks. So this is the choice for today: cashew clusters from Kirkland, which is Costco. One of my go-to. I always buy this cluster of nuts. They're kind of high in calories, but I usually eat this because like when I work on the weekends, I do burn a lot of calories, and I need to kind of get extra calories from somewhere that are so I don't like to eat a lot, you know, too much. Like volume is hard, so these are really small and they got a lot of calories in a small bite, and that really helps because I notice I'm not a big eater anymore. Usually, I mean, of course there are times where I can eat, but yeah. So anyways, and then my go-to drink is, again, 0 calorie Canada Dry ginger ale. I do like ginger ale, root beer, all those kinds of Dr. Pepper things that I think most people, well, I guess most non-Americans might not get into. But except for Canada Dry, that's Canada, right? I don't know. Anyways, going off topic. What I want to talk about, oh, let me grab a bite. That's why I'm here. Actually, I had a few bites already. Couldn't help myself. I might not eat that much pizza today, so we'll see what happens. But what I want to talk about is how I feel my personality, my outlook on life, not personality, has changed almost. Well, I don't want to say 108, but it's got a turbo boost. Let's put it that way, yeah. Nothing really changed. I just got a boost of energy since coming back to America. And I thought about it, and there's a lot of reasons why. And we'll go over a few of them. One is, my whole dream was always to come get married and take someone back with me. So that wasn't the main reason. That's one reason. There are multiple reasons. And so getting that, you know, goal just kind of opens you up, right? It makes you happy, right? That's what you wanted. Then you got it. So that's one reason I think I'm kind of really, well, happier than before. We won't say I was unhappy, but happier than before. Another reason was, I think the job was getting to me. I put a lot of pressure on myself to teach the students at their convenience, and that, you know, their convenience overrides my convenience. So I tended not to get a lot of days off, or I made lessons where I really didn't want to, but, you know, I had to. Plus, you know, it was my way of living, or not way of living, earning, right? That's how I made a living. That's it, made a living. I got to teach lessons, so I really kind of put lessons first over everything I did. But somehow I made it work. I still had some free time. So that's another thing. I'm free from that. The jobs I have now, whether I go or not, there's no pressure. You know, if I didn't come in, I don't feel like I'm letting anyone down. It's just someone's going to take my spot. And that's another reason why I wanted to work for a big company. Just, I didn't want the pressure of me being the guy. And so that's another big pressure off of you. Another one was past relationships. I had a bitter taste in my mouth from the past relationship, which ended up really bad. It was a very toxic relationship, and it scarred me for the rest of my life. And I still have parts of me that still behave like I was in that toxic relationship, even though I don't want to. It's kind of a natural reaction from defending myself all the time. So I'm kind of defensive and on the opposite, aggressive when I get into like verbal fights and stuff. So Lisa knows about that. She knows how I get, and that's part of it. I was trained by the dark side. I learned how to really fight with words and be mean and nasty. So I'm glad that's gone. That's another reason why I'm happier. Another one was some other stuff I'm not proud of. I did. I was in a dark spot. I guess losing the dog was the darkest spot. Even before that, just growing up, without any rules, no parents and anything, I had to do things, or I did things kind of not the right way, and I regret it, but it made me who I am now. So there's a lot of things where I felt like I left my baggage in Japan. All the baggage of growing up, being a young idiot in Japan and all that stuff, and maturing, somewhat maturing, and learning how to be able to handle stress better. So I think it's created a mental toughness in me. I should eat a little bit more. Going through that, and so now I don't have all that pressure, and all that is just it feels like I left it all back in Japan, which I did. I got a fresh start back here in America, and I could be who I really want to be now. I don't have to be the teacher. I don't have to be this thing, and and everything is kind of new in America too. Like, I haven't lived here in a long time. Jury duty, what's that? I want to try it. Election worker, I want to try it. There's still a few more things I want to try. I want to try it. So it's just interesting how I came from a really dark place, and now I feel like there's always going to be a way to fix it. I'm much more positive now compared to before. なんとかなるな。なんとかするとか. It's really burned into my brain, and I know who I am now. So anyway, that's the eating and talking, getting a little deep, so I'm gonna stop here, edit this up, and then take some videos of pizza and stuff. So okay, I'm out.